Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to provide a little update for service dog training with both Mylo and Sadie. And I'm heading to Mylo's home right now to work with his owner and Mylo for, again, ongoing training during the home visit part of the process, and still within phase 3.
Turn left.
And so Mylo comes back about a little more than a week's time to finish off for the final phase, phase 4. But again, doing really well. And phase 4 is more focusing on branching out into other locations, stores, places where you would expect a service dog to go in terms of helping his owner. And also Sadie, who again here for service dog training, she went back today with her owner for the home visit part of the process for phase 1. And again, putting out lots of videos on both dogs. See, Sadie's doing really well, and the focus with Sadie is more on, again, the relationship side of things during phase 1 and phase 1 and phase 2. Now here's the thing too, is when I'm doing this type of training and I alternate, 2 weeks with me, 2 weeks with the owner. If I have multiple dogs, 2 dogs, I do my best not to overlap. In fact, I kind of work it out so that, if the dog's with me for 2 weeks, one service dog, the other dog's back with the owner for those 2 weeks. So it lets me really keep a high level of focus on each dog. But sometimes, as in this case, in terms of overlap, in which there was some overlap with both dogs being with me, it does have certain advantages for sure, and meaning that I'm able to have both dogs together, and socialization and doing certain things with both dogs, rotating them, but getting them used to being side by side that way, and very relaxed and very focused. In fact, Sadie's owner was asking about how Sadie did, being next to a pit bull, right? And I said, well, did excellent, did great. So all to say that I try my best. I don't do overlap, and I only do a maximum number of dogs at any given time, because it really does. It is about focus that way. It's not about money for me that way. It's about focus. And then it's always going to be a trade-off. If you're looking to make money, you can overlap, to a certain level, but then your focus is going to shift, and you're not going to end up with the same level of of success, or the level of change that you want on all the dogs. So understand there has to be a standard. You have to, and that's an ethical thing. So I'm very careful with that. And a couple of years ago, I actually was overlapping. At one point, I ended up I had another trainer help me, ended up overlapping quite a bit, and it was really intense. And just, I'm not interested in that type of intensity. Even if I can do it, it is the type of training I do. It's it's intense, the type of dogs I deal with. So you need a break. I'm like, anyway, I need my cup of coffee. Because that's the whole thing, is like you gotta pace yourself. But again, I'll say both dogs are doing great. Again, going to Mylo's for about an hour training. He's doing great, picking up objects, the assist to stand, working on those type of things, really getting him to relax, and setting up entering stores. Really, right now, it's really tippy-toeing right near that point where, phase 4 is really representing, certification. So, it's all set up to get to that level of, within, as you hit phase 4 and moving forward from there. But again, like anything, when I do service dog training, I'm committed with the dogs that I've trained, and the service dogs for the lifetime of the dog. So if there's ever anything that I don't expect major issues at all, but if there's ever anything that needs some extra training, that's all included. And I've met people before at the groomers where it's like, well, Dale, the dog's starting to kind of get a little intense here around the groomer. I go and help out and get things back on course. So, but again, the training's going absolutely great. Both dogs, you'll see more videos coming up once they return. But again, these next kind of week and a half, it's going to be a lot of just me visiting them in their homes and setting up, again, getting things on track that way as well. Thanks for watching.